Welcome back to Anno 117, the hardest difficulty campaign possible ever. We're not playing with any cheats, it's not possible to even move something. When you destroy, you don't get anything. When you pause something, it costs the same as if it's not paused. It is really the hardest difficulty we have. Also, the AIs are the hardest possible. We haven't discovered them yet. It's gonna be in this episode, so I'm also a bit worried about that one. I don't know if they're gonna attack right away because we don't have any military. We don't even have a villa. So we should probably build a villa for sure before they start attacking. We also have, built a city over here, tier 1, tier 2, getting even closer to tier 3, maybe in this episode. But before we expand more there, we're gonna want to do a few things. In particular, we're gonna want to get a ship. Alright? We don't need to build the shipyard right away because first we need some resources. Alright? So first we're gonna start with the ropes. This rope over here doesn't really give any bonuses, so we can place it anywhere we want. I'm thinking we're also going to start having a road. Maybe actually on this side, and we're gonna probably need another warehouse because we're starting to get quite a lot of productions and quite far too. I also want to upgrade the trading cost. Yes, it's gonna cost 500, but we now have quite a lot of money in reserves, and it's gonna help with two things. We're gonna have more places to deliver, more carts if you wish in the queues or ramps, but it's also going to increase our capacity. So let's do that one, done. And as I said, let's add one more warehouse on this side with a couple of those productions. So let's go. This is a pretty big building. We're gonna put it over here. We also need a sail. This is also pretty big. On the other hand, I don't think we really need more sheep because I think we already had. If you look over here, we may need, okay, maybe we'll need one, we'll see. But for sure what we need is this one. So let's build it here and, let's try to close a bit the gap there without destroying too many trees. Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid the range of the trees here. Okay. So let's build all of those things. I'm starting to build now in blueprint because I don't want, to go too crazy. And as we said, we'll probably have to build also the villa very soon. Let's see. So yeah, it's actually gonna be fine. Okay, it's gonna stop over here. We're gonna be fine on this one too. So that's perfect. That's perfect. It's gonna take a second. By the way, at the end of the last episode, we're also starting doing red. So I'm keen to see it working. It is starting to work. And we've just unlocked the final, thing on the tier 2. This is the amphora or the olive oil. Now, olive oil will require olives. We don't have that fertility. And the amphora will require resin. We don't have that fertility. So we're actually really stuck at this point. We need another island if we want to be able to upgrade. So this is why I'm pushing now hard on the ship. I'm just gonna wait a second. Oh, we already have one sail. Now that's not gonna be enough. We're gonna need a few more, but soon we'll be able, to get that that production going. And we also did just finish a research here that is pretty important. This is income area of effect +3 for the fish production, and so we have these over there, right? Like this is one of them, for example. The problem is we have multiple of them. And this one is not, this one is not either. So for now, it doesn't really matter because if I put it, for example, here, if I put it there, it's not like there will be many buildings in range. But definitely when we think about expanding a bit more on this side, on that side, we should do that. We are missing goods here. No, that's not all. I'm not worried. Okay, so let's start with the villa. As I mentioned in the first episode, we probably want to put it somewhere over here. Oh, is that a fire? Oh my word. That is a big fire. Wow. Now the good thing is we do have the vigils over here and over there, so they should work on it and we shouldn't have, the whole city burn. But, despite being actually not too bad, -14 is not too bad, we definitely have a big risk of fire over here. Okay, so as I was saying, you know, the villa, you want to put it in a place where it is not easy for the enemies to destroy it. So I'm thinking somewhere over here. There is also good, but it's gonna create more fire. So yeah, I think we're gonna put it on this side. It is not too far from the city too, so that we get some prestige, right? The more buildings you have in range, the more prestige you're gonna get. And with that, we do get a garrison. This is the whole reason why I'm building it, right? To get a garrison over here. It is costing 70 denarii, but we don't have a choice. I do have a couple of specialists that are coming from the Hall of Fame, but as I mentioned in the first episode, we are not going to use them. This is kind of a cheat, right? It's just I have activated the Hall of Fame just in case at some point we get like impossible to move forward without it. But for now, we're gonna do without. And then yeah, let's make sure we build, you know, shipyard as quickly as possible. It is an expensive building, 1000 coins. We don't really have a choice. It is also going to cost, you know, both plebeian workforce and denaries. But again, we don't really have a choice. So this is what we're doing. And we're doing also some more research. You know, there's quite a few, you know, we've done a couple on this side here, improving things. Now I'm improving the range of my market. It really doesn't cost, you know, anything, but it could help. If you look at this market here, actually now, yeah, it has improved nicely, right, all the way. Okay, so the shipyard has been built. We can either build a civilian ship or a military one. Now, the military one will of course cost more. It will even cost weapons. We do have a few weapons, and given, you know, that there will be pirates for sure, there will be other, you know, enemies that may want to attack me, I think we're gonna go with this military one for sure. We cannot yet do it, but yeah, we're gonna try for sure. What is happening over here? A riot. Oh, we already have a first riot. Where is it? It's probably a building that is, you know, not in range of anything. Oh, here it is. So yeah, there is a riot. They will probably destroy those two buildings and we'll have to repair them. My happiness is pretty high though, so it's not like I could have avoided it probably. I'd love to get to the Medici, but that will only be when we get to city status tier 4. And this is, I forgot here, this is 800 people. And that's going to create even, you know, even more problems of fire and happiness. We shouldn't want to go there too quickly. Okay, so we cannot do those productions, but at least the other ones are done. I could potentially create the Grammaticus, but it only helps with knowledge. I cannot do the sort, so we are again sort of blocked at this point here. It's really about creating a ship as quickly as we can. We need a couple more ropes, and I'm guessing they have stopped working over here, the ropes, because of the riot. So that's pretty annoying. And not much can be done. I could let's just upgrade like one house so that we're in positive on both. But as you can see now, we are very low on workforce on both sides. It's partially because of the unrest, but also partially because of all of the new productions we've put, right? So I think we are at the point where we may want to upgrade, like increase the size of the city, even if I'm very worried about the fire at that point. Because now I think we need to try to upgrade the city, but still stay under 800. So not grow too much. Let's try that. You know, I'm gonna place the buildings, and we're gonna see also maybe some of the services we may need to add before we go too crazy. So I have over here the tavern, and I have the second tavern. Oh, I only have one tavern, okay. No, I feel like I have two. Yes, I have a second one on this side. This warehouse is a bit in the way, so it's gonna cost me a bit of resources, but we're going to destroy it and rebuild it so that now the market, yeah, the tavern can support also on this side. Okay, so it's not too bad, but yeah, let's go. So if we look at the population, this is 4, right? This is 4 for each. So we want, you know, we want basically 100 people. Okay, so we need to not create more than 25. So here, what is that? That is 8, 8, 16. Okay, fully, that is good. And that's going to give us more workforce. Oh my god, the riot is expanding. I think we don't really have a choice. We need to put one of these over here. I would have loved to put it right in the middle. And so maybe we will put it in the middle. Just move, you know, just delete this. And let's put it here in the middle. It's not perfect in terms of range, but it's better than nothing. Okay, and that means we do need to add one more of these maybe on this side. Okay, so yeah, ruins are being rebuilt. We can also do it if we want, and on a automatically obviously cost the resources though, right? So we have to be careful. The riot is still continuing to expand, but now hopefully these guys will take care of that, right? Where are they going now? Where are you going? They're going on patrol. Okay, I think the riot has ended on this side. Yeah, it has ended everywhere. Perfect. So let's do the instant repair over here. And with that, we should get back. Yeah, my workforce is fine. And we're still under, where are you? Still under the 800. So that's perfect. What we do need though is make sure we have enough productions, and we also have the Gemini. So these are, you know, the two different Lupus, Julius Lupus. We have Brutus and we have Gaius. So Brutus helps with workforce, if I remember correctly, versus Gaius helps with the money. So I think money is probably more important in that level of, you know, of difficulty. So I will make my choice, go with Gaius, right? Income area effect plus 1.5, workforce plus 20%. Let's take it, and this is not an item that was given by the Hall of Fame, so I'm allowed to add it, right? Here it is, Gaius. There's a couple of houses in range, and with that we're getting more money. We can actually check it over here. It's from the specialist. Okay, I think we probably have enough to create a ship. Oh no, we're still missing 3 ropes. Okay, so in the meantime, let's make sure we have enough productions, because yeah, they're all, oof. No, they're fine, sorry, my bad. These two are fine. This is fine. Okay, so tunics and pileus is the only 2 we need to increase. Oh, that is great. That is great. It wasn't that many. So we already have one there. We already have one there. We can potentially put here, but this is only 4. We can potentially put on this side. This is 23. It's not too bad. And here, this is only 9. So yeah, I think we're gonna go on this side. In the future, actually, let's start a new production on this side. Right? So we're gonna go on to the limit of the harbor. We're going to destroy one of these. We're going to rebuild it on this side so that we get, you know, bonus. We're gonna put those 2 buildings here. 1, 2. I know it's not a lot of production because they're not that far from, you know, the other ones, but it is better than nothing again. Like, I think we're talking about at least 20 buildings over here. We do need, maybe not. Let's check. Sheep. Oh yes, we do need 1 more sheep production, and we're gonna need also 1 of those amp. So let's see. I mean, we can add 1 here for amp, and sheep maybe just on the other side here. Yeah, 1, 2, and that's not great. Put it as far back as we can. Okay, and you need 60. And try to keep you out of the range of the trees. And that should be enough. We should have a perfect production for all of this. Let's check it out. We are all good everywhere. Yeah, I don't have those productions, but yeah, perfect. Vigilance was discovered, so oh, my fire is getting even worse. Any way to improve that? Here there's just a couple of buildings, same here. How many is that? Only 5. Oh, that's so bad. Here's the same. Oh, 16, 17. 16, okay, it's not too bad. What about here? 11. Okay, I think we're gonna put it on this side because it's gonna do 2 things. One is gonna give me, okay, 20-ish. It's not huge, but it's better than nothing. But more importantly, it's gonna help if there is a fire over here. It's gonna help to put it out, right? So we don't have to have ruins everywhere. And then in the future, maybe we'll put one on this side here. Are we ready for the ship now? Yes, we are. We can change it potentially. We can add, for example, you know, some rowers. That's gonna increase a lot. Again, the maintenance cost and the number of people needed. We could also have a second scorpion, but then that also means there will be no space to transport. So I think we're not gonna do that. I don't even know if we put a scorpion, to be honest. How much is that? This is 35 of maintenance. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Actually, I think we're gonna keep it like that. This is 31 people, 35. Oh, I don't have 31 people. Okay, let's do it the minimum. Like, this is not perfect, but this is kind of the minimum that has some defenses or some attack and won't cost too many workforce, etc. Oh, another fire again on this side. So yeah, we're playing, remember, in the highest difficulty possible. We lost a couple of people in those fires, but that's fine, they're gonna come back. And yeah, we are really now just waiting for that ship. We could potentially start defenses. Like an archer tower is not too bad. It could help if somebody tries to attack me. I don't think we're ready for any of these. Actually, we can't even do it. We don't have the iron, you know, on our island. Now they're gonna want to attack this, right? So the tower, you should definitely put more on this side. Yeah, I think we're gonna put it over here, and let's build it. This is again costing some money, some people, but we're okay on money. We're okay-ish on people. We're repairing all of this. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think let's get this ship built. It's almost there. I'll see you in a second when it's built. And it is. We have our first ship, ladies and gents. It has some archers on it. It has 2 slots because we didn't put the scorpions or something else. So we're gonna be able to start going around. Now the only thing is, I see we are a bit low on Libertus workforce, but it may just be because of these being repaired. Otherwise, what I can do too is just downgrade one of these, and we won't be too bad. But yeah, we know we need to go there for a quest. It's pretty far, but it may be also, you know, how we discover any other islands anyway. I'm not gonna bring resources with me yet because I don't know how, you know, we could find so many enemies on the road there. We're gonna be a bit careful. Okay, let's see. And again, this is why I'm really controlling the ship. I want to be careful because I don't know if we're gonna, you know, find the pirates over here or whatnot. We did find our first AI here, right? This is Zara-Nitu. So if we go into the diplomacy over here, we can find she's over here. She has a naval power that is way bigger than us. Our army power is also, our defenses are huge, our economy. She's basically way stronger than us on all dimensions, which makes sense. That's always how it works in Anno with AIs that are strong. So yeah, she's not gonna be, you know, wanting to give us anything right away, but still good to discover our island. Oh, she already has aqueducts. That is crazy. Let's take a second. So she has, you know, multiple towers, defenses. I see. We see the aqueducts that are already going into the city. She has, you know, very high level people. Wow, this is crazy. She has tier 4 already. We're not even at tier 3. That's her city. So yeah, we're gonna be able to click here to see potentially some quests, like collecting some crates. I can hopefully do this, right? If they're not protected, should be fine. Then here too, and this is going to give us money, but also, you know, potentially some items, some specialists. 65 tons of sheep. I don't think we have that. So yeah, we're gonna try to do that for sure. But first, let's continue on our way to the quest. Right? Oh, that's so far. And they have already also. I hope there is still another island, otherwise I'm in trouble. We can obviously say hello and expand a polite greeting, because I definitely don't want her to declare war on me right now. That would be a problem for sure. Okay, we also haven't seen a lot of islands yet. Oh, and another AI on this side. Okay, let's continue quickly. This is Neo Viceroy. Wait, is that an island? That's not a real island. Can't do anything there. I was interested in becoming a politician. Okay. I was interested in surviving. So let's also obviously send a worry greeting. Give the other party a reason to like you. Yes, I want you to like me. I am very scared of you. Because look over here. Oh, his economic power is actually not that big, but look at this defensive power, naval. Oh my god, he has a huge army. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Okay, let's unpause quickly. See if we can find. Here it is. At least we find an AI over here, which can even sell some ships. So that will be great. So let's requisition this and slow down. Slow down. Okay, so we got this thing that you know, we wanted for the Mad Cook. Now we can also see that she's selling things. She's selling, for example, Anfaore. So we could potentially buy that to upgrade to the next tier if we don't find any island. She's also selling items, of course, but we don't have enough money for this. We could potentially also get ships, right? She has ships over here. You can see this one, for example, costing 13,000. It's not impossible, you know, we have 30,000. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't have the workforce for that ship. We need also workforce, not just money. It's not as easy as you may think. We also have another quest over here, you know, potentially do some of these that can help. For example, 2 crates, you know, they may be on the way and we have 30 minutes to do them. So why not, right? We can see where it is. Okay, it's on completely other side. So it's not so great, but still, we can do it. We can do it. I also haven't seen any islands that were not taken yet. So that is very scary to me. What we're gonna do is probably just go here, deliver this thing. We may also want to see, you know, this is 1 hour to do that one. So it's not bad, right? Like we probably can do that in 1 hour, regardless of where it is. Oh, okay, maybe I should go for that one first then. What is that? That's probably another thing to rescue. So yes, let's go first for that one. Where is that mission? Yeah. Yes, let's go first here. Try to collect it. Hopefully it is not near the pirates, because that would be bad. Then we can probably get that one, then go home. Right? That's the idea. Now, I think I'll probably do that offline, because that's probably a bit boring for you guys. But if we look at the city over here again, I don't think there's that much thing we can do. We cannot do that productions. I could build a Grammaticus, but I don't really need that right now. I do have a knowledge production. I mean, yes, it will increase my knowledge production maybe, so that we potentially also start getting more into the military ones, or yeah, reduce the cost of warehouses. It's not bad. I mean, none of these are bad, obviously, right? Like we're gonna want to do them all. Unlocking Minerva could be good. Unlocking the hospital, this is not bad, of course. And here, there's a lot of productions too, like getting a bit more workforce, being able to construct on the sea. Yeah, tree sappers on meadows, but I don't really have that. The reservoirs, iron deposit, I don't have them, and when we get them, that would be good to do that. Okay, are we? Oh, I see an island. I see an island. Now the problem is, it is very far. It is basically, you know, on the other side of the enemies, and it doesn't even have great ones. I mean, it has the lavender and the flax, but it doesn't have the iron to make weapons. I also see more of their ships. Look at this. Oh my god. We didn't look also at this city. Oh, he has 2 layers of defenses when I have nothing. He has multiple troops in his city. That is crazy. It's a very different organization than mine, obviously. And yeah, at least we found something here. This is an island that is already taken. Wow, by the green. Okay. I think we missed it somehow. Got it. So let's go get that one, and then let's go home. Do tell me in the comments below indeed if you want to see all of this, or if you want me to start, you know, not showing everything. So I'm not really sure how you feel about that. What is clear is in the next episode we will have to expand the city even further. We have no workforce right now, and yeah, that's going to create a problem on the fire even more than the problem we have today. Okay, we need to deliver here, and this is very close, so I think let's just do it before we go home. We can also check his you know, contract, see if there's anything. He may be like, this is probably easy. This is not too bad either. I mean, 1 ton for 1,000 coins, you know, love it, love it. So yeah, let's accept that one. Now you can only do 1 at a time though, by the way. Oh, this is a parrot. Look at this, a raider, but yes, that's the parrot. Syracuse, we deal in acquisitions and human relations. Okay. Oh, extend polite. Yeah, I mean, you know, I do that with everybody, right? Like, I want to be at peace right now. I don't have a military to attack or to defend, so let's definitely do our best to not make them unhappy with us. Okay, so let's deliver this here. We can also check where the Neferi things are. Okay, they're not too far. We also have that one. This is only 20 minutes left. So actually, we're gonna want to do that one right after delivering this. Even if this is the neutral trader, so I think it's not the end of the world if she doesn't like us. Okay, so we've delivered this. As I said, let's make sure we go now over here. And what's happening with that quest of the Mad Cook? Return to the Mad Cook. I'm here. What's happening? Oh, the Pala Allium, Imperatics of Oil. There is really no replacement or substitute for it. With this, even a meal of thorn would be delectable. Bring me an ingredient and I shall demonstrate. So we need to give him something. We need to either give him soap, I don't have that, a sandal, or hemp, or coins. Huh. It's interesting. I don't want to chew sandals. I don't really want to chew any of this. So I'm gonna give him the money, see what happens. Let's sample to see what happens. Serve you a dish. Beneath the shimmering golden oil, it is still a sandal. But how does it taste? You take a bite. But the sandal, oh, it has been transformed. Okay. The cook surely deserves a reward. We can hire him. We can offer a position at the villa. We can award him. Man, what's the difference between... I mean, I think we hire him. And what happens when you hire him? We got a new specialist. Happiness from tavern, health from tavern, knowledge from tavern. Wow. So it needs to be in range of a tavern, which I have one on this side. Right. No, wait. I have one here and one there. So this is in range, right? Yes. So let's put him and see what happens. In the meantime, a small ship I found another useless island. That's terrible. I maybe need to start going like this to see where the island is, but I don't see any. That's the problem. Oh, there is one here. Okay, but it could be a fake one. That's the problem. Yeah, there is one over here. No, that's not me. I hope she's not gonna take over. Okay, here is the island. Okay, it is unsettled and it has... Oh, that is bad. It doesn't have anything we really need. Oh no. Plus, I feel like she's going for it. Okay, there is another potential one here. Let's hope. So I'm gonna make a very small detour, I think, because we still have 17 minutes for this quest. We're gonna make a very small... No, please take that first, yes. Let's make a very small detour here to see if it's an interesting island, if it's not taken yet. And then we'll go over here. So I've pressed shift so that hopefully it goes here first and then we'll go over there. Then we'll need also to take resources, by the way. Okay, so here is the island. Let's see it. It is not settled. It has iron, it has olive. Okay, we need to take it ASAP. We need to take it ASAP. This is a military island plus one resource I need to get to tier 3. And it's not that far from me, right? I don't see any enemies yet. Should I make another ship for it? I have what it takes, and then I think we do. Let's make another ship. Let's we'll be in negative workforce for a bit, but that's life. We're gonna make another ship. We're gonna go deliver on the other side, and we need to come get it. It is a small island. I mean, look at it. There is not a lot of space for a big city, but it has something. Oh, and we found Diana over here too. So I could potentially buy a ship. Okay, maybe we do this. This is 15,000. It is a ship that can transport a lot too, which will be necessary now. We can potentially even buy, yeah, we can buy resources here. It's costing a lot of money, I know, but with that, I can go and get this island before any of the enemies. I'm just thinking about where I'm gonna put it, because once you put it, it's done. I think we're gonna put it on this side, right? Because that's the side. No, wait, wrong side. No, this side. I'm gonna put it on this side because yeah, that's the side. If you go back, you'll be close to my island. Okay, so that is fine, and therefore I think we cancel this guy, please. Okay, so we cancel him. We do have the other ship that is putting us even more into negative for workforce. That's not too bad. There's another one over here. It has the resin. This is also something we need. And more iron. But look at how small it is. That's crazy. Super small. But good thing it hasn't been taken yet, because the next one here is actually taken. Okay. 3 shipyard. Like, okay, no, this is another proof, if you know, don't believe me, that AI is completely cheat. This is not an island that makes any sense, right? Like, you have 5 houses, no production whatsoever. You have 1 trading post and 3 shipyards. It makes 0 sense. Good thing is we have arrived here. And there is 1 more island again. Okay. This doesn't really have anything I need, to be honest, though. But it is a pretty island. I like this. So let's gather this quickly. Let's get delivered it here, right? And then we can do one for Neferi because there's only 30 minutes left, and there are more over here. Oh, maybe I take. So wait, let's take the one on our way. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is also good end to this episode. In the next episode, we will build this new island over here. It's gonna use all of our money, right? It's 25,000, we have 25,960. It's going to also create another place where we can get attacked, so it's not that great. It's also going to cost us taxes, but it's gonna be important, obviously, for us to, 1, be able to make some weapons with iron, 2, take this olive oil or these olives to transform into olive oil so that we can finally upgrade our plebeian into the 3rd tier or tier 4, right, with this olive oil over here. I hope you're still enjoying this series. Do tell me in the comments below if you have any questions, photo requests, and I hope to see you next time.